What advice would you have for someone starting out in softball today?
My advice for someone starting out in softball would be just fall in love with the sport, fall in love with your teammates, enjoy the grind. You know, it shouldn't be easy. Embrace the hard. That's what makes it special. Embrace the nerves, you know, but rely on your teammates. I think it's just learn every position that you can, play as much as you can, and just kind of think the game. You know, the game will teach you a lot if you're really paying attention. You know, and some kids, some young ladies want to play because it's social, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. And then you have those other ones that are driven. They want the college scholarship. They want to go on and play pro, or they want to go on and represent Team USA. And that's what makes it special, is that there's really a place for everybody in our sport.
We're living in an era of more self-care than ever. What would you say about self-care for an athlete today? How would you advise them?
Yeah, self-care for athletes, I think is super important, because we see a lot of overuse injuries because kids are starting to really specialize early. I played 3 sports. I played field hockey and basketball and softball in high school. There's kids nowadays that just are focused on one sport starting from 8 years old on. So you end up having overuse injuries, burnout, all these things. So you have to take care of yourself physically, mentally. You have to remember, and I always tell young athletes this all the time, and I would tell my Japanese teammates this all the time. It was a little bit harder in Japanese, but I was like, when the umpire starts the game, he doesn't say work ball, he says play ball. It's a game, play the sport, enjoy it. It should be joyful. If it feels like it's work, you need to reassess things. So mentally, just getting it where you're in a right spot, enjoying the moment, even if it's a pressure moment. I used to step off the pitching rubber off the mound, bases could be loaded. I'd turn around and I'd look at my teammates, I'd look at the environment. Oh, wow, I'm in Japan. I cannot believe I'm in Japan. I'd be like in this pressure moment, and I'd be like, whew, I am so lucky. And then I'd get back on that pitching rubber, ready to go. So, embrace the adversity and just fall in love with it. Physically, eat well, hydrate, do your homework off the field. It's not good enough off the field, off the court, whatever your sport is. You have to work hard off your designated field as well, in the weight room. Flexibility, agilities, all those things just make you a more well-rounded person and athlete.